fiendish amalgamation of flesh called Mickey. You
I
encountered
couldn't remember that it was Mickey.
Mickey,
you're so
yeah.
fine, you're so fine.
Like, by the way, the other group was giving me so much shit for that. Like, why is he called Mickey? And I'm like, it's called Mickey in the book. Don't fucking blame me for this, right? I'm going along with it. Right, fuck off. You encountered the two Kenku that Lulu saw in her dream, in her vision previously, in her memories. Chuck and Clonk, they were repairing the Tormentor and the Devil's Ride. Bit of a misnomer. I think last time I said that Devil's Ride was a car, it is not, as a motorbike. The Tormentor, though, is effectively like a demonic SUV, but the Devil's Ride is specifically a devilish motorbike. That would fit one person, while the Tormentor would fit 4. There is other vehicles that do fit more, but as it stands right now, those are the 2 that were being repaired. There is other classes of vehicle that are much fucking bigger. Some of them are huge. Yeah, so you met Chuck and Clonk, they were repairing the Tormentor and the Devil's Ride. Devil's Ride had its wheels taken, while the Tormentor's armour plating was badly damaged by what seemed to be acid. And usually those types of vehicles tend to have a harpoon flinger, however the harpoon flinger was missing. They asked if you could possibly try and help them repair, i.e. find scrap wheels spare wheels, or find any scrap metal to replace the damaged armour, or if there's any spare harpoon flingers from like damaged vehicles in the scrapyards. You also met a flame skull. His name was Barnabas, and you
And a missing tooth.
had the missing tooth. He asked you to try and get his missing tooth back from the madcaps that had stolen it. You instead got a piece of rock, painted it white, gave it to him as an attempt to deal with it for now. And I don't even know if you're going to fucking give his tooth back. If you're going to fucking
We remember.
do that. But at the
I'll
very
find the
least,
tooth at some point, then we'll give him it.
aye, as if you'll go at your right to find the tooth is what I'm meaning, but aye, as of right now he's got a fake tooth that is a stone, but at least he's not whistling anymore, so there's that. Yeah, so as a recap to the actual dream, Mad Maggie asked you to sit around a circle, and Lulu was also to sit in the centre. And it looked like it was quite a fiendish creation in terms of how she'd drawn it up. She told you to close your eyes, that you would be entering Lulu's dream. You would be entering with her to some degree, but Lulu herself would not be truly present outside of any memories she had. And Mad Maggie would also kind of be there, but you'd only really hear her voice, she wouldn't be there physically. If you were to suffer any damage in the dream, it would be psychic only. She wants you to not leave the circle, and as best as possible to not fall unconscious. Otherwise, if all of you were to either leave the circle or fall unconscious, then the ritual would end, in which case she would need to start again. There is no, well, she stated at least that there's no permanent consequence for being knocked out in the dream. You do not suffer any physical wounds, even if you take some inside of it, but she would prefer that you don't go sleepy bye-bye. For the first dream, it was quite a nice environment, sunshine, rainbows, Lulu flying about with a blindfolded angel. In the second dream, after you decided to leave the first one, there wasn't much in the first that was of much import. Lulu is unconscious, badly beaten and bloodied. Same with Zariel. And they're currently surrounded by 6 spine devils who are attempting to accost them. However, you also appear in the space. And the hag asked you to kill them, or deal with them specifically, but really she meant kill them as quick as possible. Kill the spine devils. And that is where we left the last session.
Nice.
Bye.
Who was
Also, by the way,
first
Did we not
edition?
roll?
Yeah, who's
Did we not
first
roll
Yes,
edition?
initiative?
That was what I was wanting to ask. Right, I'm good. I'm sorted. Right. Yeah, who was first initiative? Did we keep a record of the rolls?
2 seconds. I
We
think I
don't need
did.
to. We've got a mason for that.
That's right.
2 seconds. I think I did actually save it, but I saved it separately. I'll need to go back and check.
Bless you.
Group 1 or PP
Thank
group.
you.
So, Sab get 18. I don't know if I rolled for Lulu. I'll roll for Lulu again just in case. Sab 18. Connell, you get 20 fucking 2. Somehow.
I'm feeling 22.
Because I think you were getting sick of D&D Beyond at that point. You started rolling on thing. Dave,
I
16.
just go between at this point.
Dave's actually did save. Okay, right. Dave's I did save. Shawnee's was 13. Either that or I've just pulled up an old one and it's actually the exact same.
We could just scroll up, like I could just scroll
No,
up.
that's what I've done. Like,
Yeah.
so I think I did record it, but the one I've pulled up's like an older one.
Group 1 or PP.
I think
poo
was it not
buckets.
Dave? Did you not get the same twice in a row or something? There was someone like that.
Can you roll
Was
for
it
round
Sab?
right now? Round rolled an at one. Okay. Well, to be fair, she don't fucking hear it, so that makes sense. Round rolled an at one.
I
Lulu
did last session.
also
but...
rolled an at one. Oh wait, she's unconscious anyway, so it's fine. And the Spine Devils did not roll great, but they did not roll an at one at least, so there's that. 2 seconds.
We're not just going off the last rolls that were there.
Aye, that's what I was doing.
Alright, so Connell had 22, Shawnee had 13, I had 16,
Yep.
Sab had 18. Yeah, okay.
Yep. I don't know if I rolled for the Spine Devils, but I've just done it there.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did now.
Where's my
Rowan,
D&D Beyond?
I don't think I rolled for Rowan either, so I just left it. But Connell is, well, actually, just before we start, I have to say this. Andy has went out his way to fucking antagonise literally everybody in this fort, including
Yeah.
Adam's new character.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
I was this fucking close to just setting them all on him.
I saw the meme about the soul coins. I thought like Andy's definitely played them.
Andy stole
that's a
them
good
all.
one.
Andy
When all your
every
soul
fucking
coins are
one.
gone, yeah.
He stole them ages ago. In fact,
That's funny.
it's lucky that I'm pretty sure I said that there was just soul coins lying in the ground and you just could pick them up. That was Andy stole them for use too. If you had one, he stole them. But thankfully, when he disappeared, he didn't keep them. In this reality, so you're good. You've still got your fucking soul coins, but you did steal them after. He stole every single fucking one of them.
Can I steal down soul coins?
I don't even know if she's got soul coins. I'll be honest. I've not got her fucking inventory, so I can't tell you. Like, if she's got them, you can attempt it. But this is also in a dream, so it wouldn't really work in the dream. Like, you could technically steal them, but you wouldn't have them when you woke back
I
up.
still have
But
one's
if you want
dream coins.
But well, I mean that is your turn.
I don't think I've got any anyway. So.
It's your turn. It's your turn. I attempt to steal
turn,
everyone's
so
dream coins.
You could say that as your turn, steal their dream coins. But he went out his way to piss off everybody, and I was this fucking close to setting the entire fort against him because he was like, I'll be able to deal with him easily, and I was like, there's 40 odd fucking people here. You're dead, man. No. I mean, so fucking kill you have and no give you a chance, like, you're fucking dead. But he got away with it. Oh wait, actually, Sab's health is a bit too low. I'm gonna increase it.
What do I want to do?
It should be 60, not 67. Cool, right.
I want my spells.
I was far too scared to hit him. Right.
I want my spells.
You can't break those cuffs. I can break these cuffs.
Right.
Right, Connell. What are you doing? What will you do next, Traveller?
Everyone's just kind of spread out at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just kind of plonked in the middle of it. There's no good support things I can do because my support things are tricky wicky.
We need like a gravity well and then like double shatter combo.
Yeah.
There is a gravity well spell.
Yeah.
It's quite high level, but it's there's a critical role during campaign 2. Matt Mercer created another school of magic that are effectively like gravity spells, and one of them was a gravity well that you kind of sent up into the air and it attracted enemies towards it, but it was also kind of explosive. It did force damage. Can't remember the name of the spell, and I think it was maybe like 5th or 6th level.
Was it called High Noon?
No.
Oh, that's an iffy joke just now.
How?
But I
Right,
love
'cause-
Activision.
Yeah.
I love Activision. No, can you get fucking
Why did they change his name?
Yeah, I know.
Oh fuck! Aye,
yeah,
right, aye.
yeah, I got it. Sad.
Let's
Aye,
see,
because like
more.
McCree's like the name of the guy that kind of owns the company or did some really bad shit or something.
Yeah,
like,
he was named after.
Yeah, he was named.
Um,
McCree was named after that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Blizzard, man.
Blizzard to fucking just really dropped the fucking ball like for the last couple of years of they fucked
Yeah.
it for a while, obviously,
Yeah,
but
they
they've
fucked it
really revealed to have fucked it for the last couple.
Yeah.
Like they've just not been able to hide it for the past couple of years.
Yeah. I'm going to
Um,
say that Nomio's probably still a fucking wolf because that just makes sense.
Yeah.
Which makes it easier for me because I can't be asked.
What I'm gonna do, in fact, actually, can't do that one. Can't do that one. So
Right.
Just hit the one in
know
front of
you
you, to be
shag it.
honest.
I know you'll shag anything, but you don't need to try
Ah.
and start an orgy with the Spine Devils, right? You just can't do.
I'm gonna bane these three.
Right.
Did you see what three?
I was
One,
that
two.
guy, bottom guy to the right. Aye, cool. No
Yeah.
problem. Is
They
it
must
is it
do
wisdom
it.
saves?
Wisdom saves.
Yes, right. And what's your DC? What's the DC I need to be?
14.
14. They've got a +2 wisdom, and since they have magic resistance, they get advantage on this. So first guy, I'll say that's the guy behind the rock to the left. He rolls an 18. He passes, unfortunately. He probably would have failed as well if they didn't have magic resistance, because he rolled a 5+2. So other guy also passes. Guy to the south, he rolled a 19. That was kind of cocked, but I'll say that was a 2. That was cocked. He rolled a 7. So the guy to the right fails. He's banged, but the
That's
other
fine.
2 they pass, unfortunately. Yeah, that guy. 2 seconds. I'll just add a
That guy.
marker to him.
Think of a devastating insult now.
What's the best for Bane? I'll put the broken heart. There we go. Right. So he's been bent. Burned. Sorry.
I'm now gonna. I'm gonna go for quite a basic insult.
Actually, I'm just gonna move this over here and move. That'll be better. I'll move the camera over there.
A basic insult.
Yeah. I'm gonna. It's not even that good an insult, actually.
Come on, Connell. You can do better.
I didn't. I
You got
didn't.
this,
I didn't
Connell.
realize there was. I didn't realize. Some spine devils were spineless. Calling them a wee scaredy cat. You know.
And what one are you hitting with us?
Um,
The one that's been banned?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that's been banned.
Bane effects saving throws. I'll just double check that. Oh wait, actually, no, it's no wisdom saving throws. It's charisma.
Oh, it's charisma. Sorry. Yeah.
I think they 2 still passed it. Wait, what was it? I think it was 16. No, wait. Because their charisma was shit. In fact, fuck it, right. The last guy definitely failed, but I'll re-roll the 2. I can't really remember what the rolls were.
Yeah.
but I'll re-roll the
I don't know
first
why I
two.
agreed with you. I knew it was charisma.
No, I was just like, is it wisdom? I didn't know. Like, I was double checking.
Yeah. No.
Right, that's a fail. So first guy fails. Second guy does pass. So the guy to the left has failed. The guy to the right was still failed because he royally fucked it even with a +2. But it's a -1, of course, it's fine. Cool. Right, so there's 2 that affected it. And is it still the guy to the right you're hitting with the?
Yeah.
And is that a wisdom save? What saves that?
That one is wisdom save, yeah.
That wisdom's definitely.
I'm so
saved,
used to wisdom save with the vicious mockery that I just agreed to any wisdom saves.
I think yeah, he passes. It rolled a 17 +2, 19. He's all roll shit, but aye, that guy unfortunately passes.
Well, at least he's banned.
Wait, actually no, sorry. I was double checking that. Does Bane affect saving throws?
Yes, it does.
It does, right? I need to roll. Aye, so he
Oh,
could.
yeah.
What's your saving throw? No, what's the
It
DC?
says target must roll a d4. Subtract
No,
number,
I
so
know
Okay.
that, but like,
14.
he'd pass regardless. He rolled a 19, and this is it. Wasted be a 15,
Oh well,
unfortunately.
we tried.
The Bane's still active though,
Mm.
so there is that. Right, is that your turn then? Yeah.
That's my turn,
Oh.
yeah.
Cool. It's
No, it's all
Sab's. Sab is going to rage. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to attack that guy. So that definitely hits. I think she's got +8, right? She's got +5 strength. It's a +1 weapon. +3 proficiency bonus, +9. Aye, 16. She definitely hits. Okay, so D12s. 2. Shit. 4. Shit. Okay, those are shit rolls. And it's
Rolls, mate.
6.
May rolls.
Does 16 damage to him. He takes a significant hit. He's not dead though, unfortunately. Even with the 2 attacks. So right, that is her turn. Dave, it's your turn.
Woo! Alright.
Right.
I think it's just going to be a double Eldritch Blast wombo combo, the absolute classic. Woohoo. Right. I'm just going to roll them separate. Oh god, I'm scrolled way up. What did I roll? Probably. I think that's on the borderline.
Unfortunately,
One
no, it doesn't
doesn't.
hit. It's just able to dodge
Okay.
at the bay of it. Second does definitely hit. Sorry, what one are you attacking?
Just the one next to me.
Oh, right, the one up top. Cool. Right, no more. 12 damage. Problem. Right, he was number 6. Cool. There we go. Right, is that your turn then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Shawnee, it's you.
Yay! The usual, just go up and smack him with the sword twice.
Yes.
Right. I will remember this eventually.
Who are you moving to?
Oh shit, yeah, that comes first, right? Where am
Yeah.
I? Okay.
Just
Hey, you're
swings a
next
sword in the
to-
air twice and goes, yeah, bitch. How'd you like that?
Spectral damage.
I can hit the one that's baned to the right. Is that close enough? Yeah.
Yeah, be fair, with the exception of the guy to the far left and the guy up the very top, you have enough movement to reach all of them. If you
Alright,
want to
okay.
go for any of them.
I'll go down here then.
The guy to the right is already heavily wounded. It's up to you.
I'll just go to the bottom one then, if I can reach him.
Sure. Aye, he's untouched yet so far. Right, no bother. Yep, so 2 attacks against him.
So 2d20 plus what again? Is it?
Your strength's 20 into it.
I think so. Something like that. 18, I think. I should really have my character.
Aye, but bring your character sheet up because I'll never be able to remember each time when I can't see it.
I don't know why I don't have it. I normally do. Ugh. Yeah, 18.
18. Right, so it's +4 and it's plus your proficiency bonus, so +7. And just to double check, is your weapon a +1?
I think so.
Yeah, so it'll be 8. Your roll. Two 13s just hit. So both your attacks land. So it'll be a 2d8 plus 14.
13?
2d8 plus 14. Yeah. Because it's a plus 22. Right. You roll 2 hits that just happen, and you roll just enough damage to kill him. Like 22 is like actually just fucking killed him. Fair enough.
He's
Right,
feeling
that's him dealt with.
better.
Cool. Get rid of him. Right, that's 1 down so far. Righto.
Noise.
Right, that'll be your turn then. It is Spine Devil's turn, so they're going to try and come back with a vengeance. Right, guy that you hit, and Canis is going to. Well, I'll call out who's attacking who first. So the guy that's next to you and Canis is going to shoot you. The guy that's next to Nomeo is going to shoot at Nomeo. The guy that's been bent to the left, he's going to attempt to shoot at you, Carcass.
I can't.
The two next to Ingrid, one's going to go a melee attack and the other's going to shoot at her with your spines. So I'll roll for Incanis first. Just double check. It makes
Remember the
2
Banes get a
attacks.
minus 1d4?
They get they get a minus, well, put up to a 4. I'll do it in order anyway. So well, that definitely hits. That was a 21 to hit. So the first hit, first attack hits you, Incanis. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes, just 15 is
Right.
what they need, I think.
Right, no
15
bother.
is
So
my AC, so yeah.
cool. So that's a 2 plus 4, so 10 damage, 10 piercing damage, and then they deal 3 fire damage, but you're resistant to fire, so it's really 1. So they deal 11 damage total.
Okay.
To you. Next one's going to shoot at Rowan. I can't remember her fucking AC. Well, that definitely hits, so I don't need to care.
I think she really likes.
That also definitely hits, so I don't need to care. 3 plus 1 plus 4, that's 8. 2 6s. So another 4. She takes 12 damage. So she's knocked out of will form. It takes another 6 damage on top of that. Now back to normal. Oh wait, shit, didn't get rid of that. There we go. Next guy's going to shoot at you. Carcass. One was an 1, the other was an 8, so even without the bends, there's no point in rolling them. They miss.
Can I, not as an additional action, just go, "Nah."
2 seconds. Fumble table. I need to get this up. He rolled 63. So, costly mistake. Your target may reroll all 1s and 2s on damage roll for his next successful melee attack versus you. So, if you attack him,
Ooh.
and if you happen to roll a 1 or a 2, you can just roll it again. And I think it's.
So is that this guy or the other guy?
Sorry, it's that guy.
This guy?
That guy there.
That
Aye,
guy.
behind the rock.
Cool.
That guy behind the rock. There. Aye. The one further away from you.
Nice.
The other 2 are going to attack Ingrid. Right, so one makes 2 melee attacks. They both hit. Fucking hell. Okay. And I'm just going to do the 2 ranged attacks as well. The one misses, the other one hits, so. Right. Takes 2d4 slashing versus halved anyway. So that's 5. She takes 2. Takes 2 damage to that. then it's 1 plus 1, 4, 2 again. 4 damage, and then 2d6. 6, 4. She takes 14. Oh wait, no, sorry, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She takes 8, because I've rolled an extra 10. Takes 8 damage. Cool, right. Yep, that is their turn. It's Round's turn. She's just gonna walk up to this guy and slap him, because I really care. I'm not changing it. Like she can fucking wait to come in before I actually do anything more. D8. That's halved. Right. Okay. Cool. That. No bother. Right. That's Round's turn over. Connell, back to you.
Back to me. Right. I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna take a nice wee walk up to this guy.
Yep.
Probably about here. Gonna unsheath my sword. And I'm gonna attack him.
Cool.
Slash roll d20 plus 6. Does a 14 hit, Mason?
Yes, it does.
Hot, 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 hot. And what advantage do I get with the next one? Do I just...
It's if you roll a 1 or a 2, you can re-roll it. If you
Okay.
roll a 1 or a 2 in the damage.
Slash roll 1. Is that in my roll or am I including my plus?
No, it's just a roll. Like,
Just the roll.
aye. So if
So I
you
was
roll a
about to
1 or a
say
2 in the D8, then yeah, you can re-roll that.
yes.
So
Slash
wait. Oh, okay. I didn't realise you only had a plus 3 though. Oh, that does make sense. Your dex is decent, but it's not enough. Was that your magical?
no, it's not.
Right.
So it gets half,
So it
doesn't it?
takes, yeah, it takes 4 damage instead. Still hits it though.
Yeah. Much better
That's
than
hard.
2 damage.
Exactly.
But some might say double A is better.
Yeah, exactly. Is that your turn then? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Not
my
divide
turn.
in with your bonus.
In fact, oh no, wait, I can
No,
attack again,
you
can't
still
I?
get a bonus action. Yeah, you can.
Um, D20 plus 6.
Unfortunately, it doesn't count for this one, the rerolls, but still you've got an at 20, so
Yeah.
yeah. Roll for your damage.
Plus 3. 3 damage. No bad, no bad.
No, you're missing another. You've got another D8 to roll.
Oh,
Remember, it's
aye.
2d8. Crit. Oh, aye. Right, so you've done at least 3 damage. So that's another 3. So, aye, you do 6 damage. So after that, he's actually looking quite badly wounded. He was kind of cackling at you as he was throwing from his spines, but then he heavy fucked up, and now you've just stabbed him twice in the face, and now he's not looking so pleased, and not looking so cocky. It is Sab's turn, still raging. She's always raging. That's yeah, barely. And it also hits, so 7 plus. What's the strength? Next 5. That's 4. Ah, that kills. He's dead. That being said, though, since she killed on the first attack, I'm gonna have her move onto this guy and hit him in the second instead. So to 10 on that. That's 4 plus 2 plus 1, 17. He's still alive, but barely. She cuts like a deep slash into him as she runs up to him. That's a guy here. Dave, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's try something
Okie
different on this
dokie.
guy. Let's use ultraviolet pulse for a bit of fun. So I hurl a ball of glowing violet energy towards one creature within range, which bursts into a pulse of invisible radiation on impact. So it's a ranged attack. They take 5d6 radiant, and need to make a con save throw, or be poisoned for 1 minute.
Okay. Well,
So it hits.
it definitely hits. I don't need to do the. I'll straight up tell you.
And
I
5d,
don't need to do the
5d6.
con save because they're immune to poison.
Ah well, okay.
No, they still take like the full damage, but they're immune to poison. Poison damage and being the poison status effect. 16 damage. Is it? Sorry, is it this guy?
Yeah.
Yep. He is dead.
Okay.
He lets out a shrill screech, just like the other two did, when he falls to the ground, and you actually feel the dream start to fade. What you find, you come across like another dream very quickly. In this case, it's a landscape filled with thick black smoke, and the smells of death and decay expands to encompass everything. The small devils that survived the previous dream kneel before you and offer to serve you if you spare their lives. So you've got three heavily wounded devils in front of you, asking or begging you to spare their lives instead.
They could be useful.
Minions send in first.
If
What's
nothing
ahead of
else,
us,
yeah.
sorry?
Sorry?
We completed that dream, and now we're in another dream, and they're kneeling before us, offering
Yeah,
their
the three that
servitude.
survived are begging you to spare their lives.
Yeah.
This is a separate dream, though. This is a continuation.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we spare them.
Might as well.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah. A perception. What are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for anything that seems off, and even though it's a different dream, I'm curious why they're suddenly kneeling before us.
That
Oh,
would be an insight check.
Insight check.
Like, because if you're wanting to see what's like if anything's off with them, like you can do a perception check to see if there's anything off with the environment, like if they're planning an ambush or something. But if you're wanting to tell if they're telling the truth or not, if they're being sincere, then you would need to. It would be an insight
Well,
check against them.
I'm also kind of want to know if they're scared of something else that's afoot. But
I would still say that would be an
back.
insight
Yeah,
check.
it's fine. It's the same check anyway
Yeah,
for me.
fair enough.
17.
Yeah, so you can tell, with the exception of their fear towards you, they don't seem to be scared of anything else in the
Mhm.
vicinity. Their fear is very much directed towards you. You can tell that they are being legitimately sincere. However, you can tell that sincerity is entirely plagued by fear. Maybe in other circumstances they wouldn't be so sincere about the deal that they're trying to enact, but they're not trying to backstab you. They genuinely want to get out of here alive. There's no. You can just feel fear in their voice rather than any attempt to deceive.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Right.
So
Actually, be scaring them.
they will serve you as best as they can.
Yeah, may as well just use them as fodder.
Dave drops his pants.
Dave drops his pants, and you find out that the real tail was hidden all along. Aye, right. Neighbour, also you accept the surrender. The devils quickly take to the sky after you accept their terms, and they fly away. The dream starts to end and it fades to black. Shortly afterwards, you find yourself wandering a vast barren landscape of utter devastation. Black sludge rises rapidly out of the ground, enveloping your feet and gripping you tightly. overwhelming you with a horrible sense of loss. Don't let the sludge consume you, says Mad Maggie's disembodied voice. You must push through our defenses. You must look. So 2 seconds. Right, so each of you are trained by Black Sludge currently. No, this would 2 seconds. This would I'm gonna keep the initiative the same. Now there's nothing attacking you. But I'm gonna do this in initiative order. Just in case he's failed. So first, Connell, I'm gonna need firstly, you see that the 3 Spine Devils actually descend upon you, and they are trying to help you out of the Black Sludge. So one grabs Shawnee, one grabs you, Connell, one grabs Dave. They're no particularly strong, but they are at least trying to help you out. So what will happen? You all need to either make athletics or acrobatics checks. But because the Spine Devils are helping you, you have advantage on whatever check you prefer. I'll roll for Rowan.
So advantage
failed.
means I get 2 rolls, don't I?
Yes. Oh, you rolled on that one, didn't you? 15. 15 is exactly what you needed.
Oh my god, thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God for that plus
so
6, pulling the weight.
yeah. You're just 15
God
is
bless.
exactly what you needed. So you quickly free yourself
Wait,
of the sludge.
No, it's 16 I got.
Oh, is it +7? No, wait, it's 9 + 6. You rolled
Oh, well,
one.
we're ignoring that one. Okay, yeah.
Aye, no, because it's advantage. Aye. No.
Yeah.
Like
I've been dumb.
advantage, you don't add both together. You negate the lower one.
Yeah,
In
I've
the
been
case
dumb.
of disadvantage, you negate the higher one. So yeah, you get free of the sludge. You rise up into the air, and you quickly shake off the sense of horrible loss. For the rest of this dream, you can do nothing except use the help action on each of your turns to assist another creature. So unfortunately, that was your attempt. That was your action there. But on your next turn, if no one else has escaped, you can try to assist them, just like the Spine Devils did.
What if I choose not to?
So,
Thanks.
well, you don't need to. The only thing is basically you just skip your turn. So
Let's
Sab is
see.
up next.
I've already got 1 character death under my belt. What if I get another?
I'm just doing this. You can take damage in a dream, but I did explicitly state if you hit 0, it doesn't kill you. You're just knocked out. You don't die. So Sab is up next. She's got a really high athletics score. She's no raging right now though, which is a problem. So she doesn't get advantage on this. So it's just a +4. Well, no, she's got +7. She rolled a 16 +7, so she's free. She rises up into there and she can use the help action on her turn as well. Dave, that is you. You'll have advantage on this as well, though.
Right. It's what are we adding to it? Or Dex?
Well, it's up to you. You can either do your athletics roll or acrobatics. It's your choice.
Oh, okay. Athletics. Okay.
But yeah, you
Acrobatics
do
is
have
+2.
it's 2d20 plus whatever your preferred.
19.
You pass easily. So you once again you also rise out of the black sludge and you can assist on your next turn if other people are having issues. Shawnee, your turn.
Right. So it's D20 plus 4 then, right?
It's 2d20. Are you proficient in athletics?
Yeah. So
No, it'll be higher
yeah,
than +4. Then it'll be +7. You've got the
plus
same
7.
as Stab.
Okay.
2d20 +7 because the Spine Devil's helping you.
Okay.
Well,
Your thought is
yeah,
strange
it's a good thing you had advantage because you wouldn't have passed to the 11. Yep, you also rise out of it as well, floating in there, so you're currently free. Last person left, Rowan. Can she free herself? I think. Wait, 2 seconds. What did she's get a +2? I did remember that, but I think Druids get wisdom and intelligence and wisdom. She's only get a +2 to this. Round fails. She takes
What if
4d10 psychic damage.
What if Nomio just died right now? Jesus.
And all
Is this
clues
in a
down,
dream?
didn't think
Yeah, true.
4d10 psychic. She takes 22. That is the fucking bang average.
What if we just
So-
like leave Rowan? Because he's not here anyways. He's not actually gonna die. Just one less character for Mason to play.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess
Just leave
if
her.
you want, she failed the second roll. Fuck it. I'm gonna-
Just make her a bird, and she can just fly about, and you can give us like some extra points just for perception or
Oh,
something, so we can
she's-
see around us. I don't know. That'll make life
Leave her
easier.
first.
Yeah.
I'm just speed rolling these because fuck it. Like I'm just trying to kill her off. So I'm trying to see if she can succeed. But she's failed twice and she's on 3 hit points,
Oh.
and she failed again.
Oh God.
And you basically what happens, right? You see her become completely submerged in the sludge, and she's like drowning and choking, screaming out for help. You just ignore her,
Jesus.
I
and
go to Dave.
she
Did
just
you hear that?
dissipates.
Did you hear something?
She just dissipates into the sludge.
Oh my God.
So for the rest of the dream, he's gone. She will not be in the next dream, and she'll be unconscious. When she actually, I'm going to roll that right now. She
Oh
is
my
unconscious for 2 hours. Right. So you leave the dumb gnome to her his rest, I guess. When you progress on to the next and final dream. So you find yourself. Lulu is resting on a black cushion at the centre of an inky void. She's unconscious and alone, a beam of brilliant white light shining down upon her. Next to Lulu, a large gleaming brass spyglass rests atop an ornately carved tripod. Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. Seeing the spyglass, she approaches it, pressing one eye against the eyepiece. Lulu then steps back suddenly, eyes wide, mouth open, her face alight with excitement. She cries out, "The sword! The sword! I know it is!" And yeah, you instead of every dream has ended with a kind of fade to black, this ends with a fade to white instead. Before your eyesight rapidly turns red as you realise that you're staring at Avernus' sky. You are out of the ritual. You're out of the dream, and Nomio is in pain and snoring. Seems like Nomio's having a nightmare.
I think she's got sleep apnea.
Aye. Lulu looks very, very excited. It looks like she can barely actually contain her joy because she believes that she's discovered the location of the Bleeding Citadel, which
Oh,
is
shit.
where she believes the sword was. Well, she knows that the sword is there, but she believes that she knows the location for where the sword of Zariel is. Yep. Actually, 2 seconds. There is something I need to roll right now. Don't worry, this isn't a bad thing. Just need to do this right now. Fucking ages back, goddamn. Right, there we go. D6. 2. So another thing that Lulu, aside from like getting the memories back from the dream, does also get some memories back for other events. So she tells you this after trying to like calm herself down because she's like flat my boot very excited. Zariel's most loyal Hell Rider, Yale, took the sword and plunged it into a rock. I called on every ounce of goodness in my heart to raise a shield around it, a fortress against evil. So, yeah. Yeah, I mentioned the Hell Riders before. They were Zariel's kind of favoured unit, but it seems like Zariel's most favoured Hell Rider / General was Yale. Yael. Oh shit, there's another thing actually. Not to do with that, but uh, 2 seconds. I need to double check something. Previously as well, and she's not really needed to use this because you've really been in dark environments, but previously she could cast light. She's never really needed to use it.
Right.
Now she can actually cast several spells. She realizes that she can cast Bless,
Good.
Cure Wounds, and Protection from Evil and Good. As of current. Yeah.
Not bad.
There is other abilities that she does have, but as of right now, she does not have access to them. She realizes that there's some stuff that she can't quite access, and she knows it's tied to her memory, but she can't understand why she doesn't have access to these abilities. But at the very least, aside from light and aside from her trumpet of blasting, she does have something else that she can do for you. How the problem is, she can only cast each of them twice a day, so she can cast them 6 times effectively. But she can only cast Bless twice, Cure Wounds twice, and Protection from Evil and Good twice. But you've at least got another healer for a little bit, as long as she's with you. Cool. Right, so 2 seconds. As you see you're kind of distracted because of Lulu's excitement, but as you look at Mad Maggie, she doesn't say anything, but she's got a very contented smile on her face. She doesn't look excited, but she looks happy.
Okay.
As happy as a hag could.
Happy as Larry.
Happy as Larry. Couldn't he be happier?
Alright.
Then fucks it 2 seconds later. Yes. So Mad Maggie approaches you and she says, "Well, dearies, that was exciting, wasn't it?"
Very.
Very exciting.
Exactly.
I'm just look at Dave's pee-pee. It's all standing up.
But
That's my tail.
I didn't know you like the tiefling's pee-pee, but fair enough. Yes, well, unfortunately, I can't really give you much, dearies. I heard that you might be helping Chuck and Klonk. I did see that. I can't gift you the infernal machines right now, unfortunately. Not until they're repaired. I can't give you any of the ones that I currently have. They're needed, but at the very least, considering that you have helped my Flame Skull friend he said that you did him a favor. Wouldn't tell me why, wouldn't tell me what, but you've done something, and I appreciate that.
Damn straight.
And the fact that you've sat through this ritual, and that has helped me out somewhat as well. I will be able to give you some things. And she pulls out 2 soul coins out of her pocket, and she hands one to you and Canis, and then one to you, Carcass.
Nice.
Now,
Wow.
just in case you don't know,
Just a bit
primarily
sexist.
sexist, bro.
I don't know, it's just funny. It's just like, why to the 2 guys? I don't
Well,
know.
we can't drive.
I mean, it's true. I can.
It's the gender pay gap.
Wow.
I like
Jesus.
Nala can't break the fucking glass ceiling just yet. The glass ceiling in Avernus is high, you know. So she hands one to each of you.
Right, okay.
You two. To To be fair, she didn't hand it to Nomeo either.
Oh,
But
Nomio's
Nomeo is still
knocked out.
snoring, KO'd.
Sleeping on the
And
job,
I can
Mason.
I can offer
Doctor
a warning as well. If you are able, well, but prior to the warning, if you are able to help Chuck and Clunk repair either the Devil's Ride or the Tormentor, you can have them free of charge. However, that does require going to the scrap, some of the scrap yards, or finding any burnt down wrecks. Yeah, but if you are able to find that, you can have them. No strings attached. As a warning, though, you might want to watch yourself in the wastes. I know you're probably careful anyway because of devils and such. However, there is warlords, we're called. I'm one myself, but I've decided to try and settle down and create a base. But some of them drive around, and they tend to be a bit separate from the Blood War. So, one is a devil. He's broken from the hierarchy. One is a demon who's also broken from his hierarchy. And one seems to be an archmage, and she's just driving around collecting bones from people that were living that she makes dead. However, there is one who might be able to help you. I don't know if he's still a warlord or not. I've heard rumors that he might have been deposed, but to the best of my knowledge, he is still alive. He's called Smiler. He's a green elf. I forget what type of elf they're called.
Wood?
No, it's the wood.
No.
I actually like in character
I'm
she has
naughty.
forgot, but also I've kind of forgot because I just as I said that I fucking blanked on it. It's the one you were playing last campaign.
Aye.
They tend to be kind of greeny in nature. It's not actually wood elves. That skinny dame I fucking heed of. I'm good to 2 seconds. I'm gonna go to Smiler's page.
Yeah.
You're a wood
This
elf.
is a
Aye.
very big.
Wood elves tend to have like kind of natural skin tones.
Say Eladrin, Eladrin elf, Eladrin elf.
Eladrin can have natural skin tones, but in the case of Smiler, he is explicitly green. He's also got he's got flaming red hair as well. If you keep
Exactly
out an
else.
eye for Smiler, you won't be able to miss him because, contrary to his name, he's got a big grin. He never stops smiling. It's annoying.
Contrary to his name. How's it contrary?
No, I didn't say did I say contrary?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to say that. What's the word I'm looking for? No contrary to his name. Fucking
Keep it move your butt.
indicative of his name or something like that.
Yeah.
Aye. So aye. He's got a big grin in his face. She also she get Mickey to pass over some rations to each of you, so you find that she's given you 2 weeks of rations each. They don't look the tastiest, and they might taste horrible, considering that Avernus just has this effect on food in general. But at the very least, it does have nutritional value. So yeah. So that's. Feel free to rest here if need be, and feel free to come back if you need. But yes, I think I'm going to go back to tending the fort. You do as you wish. Goodbye. And she just walks away.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Later, bitch.
That was Andy. Andy literally, he snuck in, right? He was hiding behind folk, and then he fucking jumped to it and he went, like, I told him the whole thing about Lulu, and he was like, is that a fucking threat? I was like, that wasn't a threat, she was telling you stuff. And then he fucking rolled tie, and I was like, well, she's somebody with an army. She's not really going to be intimidated, she's going to be pissed off. So I was like, she takes a step back, but she's also fucking surrounded by an army. I don't think that's going to go well. Yeah. So, at least for the next 2 hours, Big Nomeo is, or Wee Nomeo is fucking KO'd, but
I'll carry him.
In fact, actually, I'll give you a bit more information. She did kind of describe them to some degree, but she wouldn't know their names. So, uh, the three warlords. There is other warlords in general, but they kind of a lot of them either get deposed or just rise up out of the ether, and some just die. Being a warlord isn't exactly the easiest of business, but at the right now, at least there's three prominent ones aside from Smiler, although Smiler himself might have been deposed. There is Bitter Breath, who is uh, the devil in question. He's specifically a horn devil, but he wasn't originally. He was something else. He was a devil, but he was higher up in the hierarchy, and now he's been demoted to a horn devil. But she doesn't know the specifics of that. She just knows the rumors. But that's Bitter Breath. You've got Fëanor, who is the archmage that she mentioned. She is oh, okay, sorry, 2 seconds. She's a relatively young-looking woman, with quite short hair, dark short hair. I tried to say dark hair and I came up with shark dot hair. Dark short hair, wearing like a kind of white gown. She looks quite regal. She goes around with a parasol that is made out of flesh and bone. And she seems to be quite a stolid person. She's relatively emotionless. Whether that's just genuine apathy or whether she is truly sociopathic is up for debate. But she's very much not a nice person. And finally, there is a chain devil called Princeps Kovic. No, sorry, not finally, but Princeps Kovic, who is also broke from the hierarchy. He previously led a legion and now seems to be controlling that legion, but they've since left control of Hell's Army. They're just doing their own thing. But yeah, the Eighth Remnant is what they're called. The Eighth Remnant, Fëanor's faction is called the Golden Doom, and Bitter Breath's faction is called Bitter Breath's Marauders. The final one is a werebear. Sorry, no werebear, a wereboar.
Where's the
called
bear?
Where's the bear? Where's the bear?
Yeah, bear.
A bear. The wereboar called Raga Draga. All one word. All one name. Raga Draga.
Better not be sleeping in my bed.
Yeah, because
Taking
that's
a
my
bubble bath, my
space.
secret bubble bath tree. Piece of bloody nonsense this time of night. Aye, so Raga Draga's group doesn't seem to really have a name. They seem to be like a group of like younger upstarts compared to like the three that are established like a proper armada. But yeah, Raga Draga is the final warlord of note currently. So she gives you that information before leaving. What would you like to do for the rest of your stay? Do you want to wait for Nomeo to wake the fuck up and then go out scavenging? Do you want to head to your next location? 2 seconds actually. I'll tell you your next location actually. Well, what she believes to be the next location.
Could I use insight to track down where the tooth could be?
Was it in Thingy's pocket?
I was actually. You noticed it. It was in what it wasn't in the what's his name actually. I think it's double check.
Can't remember which one it was.
Grubber. It isn't in Grubber's pocket. Grubber did originally take it. Barnabas was right in saying that. However, it's now past hands. You do, however, still notice the guy, well, the cat, who still has it in his possession. Yeah. You still be able to track him. You've kept an eye on him as best as you can. He's got distinctive marks on.
Mm.
He's a right ugly looking bastard.
Hang on, my cats are fighting.
I don't know. Think you guys go to the scrapyards? Try and fix this. Try and fix the cars with Chuck and Clonk.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
Are you gonna ask them to come with you, or
Sure. Well, I guess they know what they're looking for, maybe more than we do. I'm just wondering if there's a map or combat involved with this, or if it's just imaginary exploration to the scrapyards. I don't know.
I don't have a map specifically for scrapyards, but
Right. Okay.
sure. If you walk up to Chuck and Clonk,
Yeah.
say
Like sapling geezers
Chuck.
coming to walk for some scrap parts.
How did you find? Did you find what you're looking for? Do you know where you're going?
No. Well.
No, right. Well, sure. Right. I'll take the. Well, go. Let's take the demon grinder. We'll get enough people in there.
Yeah.
The unconscious ones heal. Well, heal. Or heal. Yeah. Do it, innit? There you
Can we
go.
just leave the unconscious one at the base?
Just leave them there.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, you might want to leave them. Might want to leave them with Mad Maggie just in case the Mad Caps decide they want to start taking. Might want to turn him into a steak dinner. Mickey might be able to carry him. I don't know. Yeah, but sure. We can take the Demon Grider. It won't be too far away. The closest one's maybe what, half a mile or something.
Sounds good.
Well, we might find something on the way that's a bit closer and a bit more recent. But I haven't had any signs of combat. I've seen any signs of combat for a while, so I don't think there'll be any wrecks nearby aside from the scrapyard. I'm thinking. Sure.
Excellent.
Well, when you're ready, we can head. Should only take us, but what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so. Probably less than that, to be honest.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Right.
Righto. So you jump in the big old demon grinder. 2 seconds. I actually need to. So
That looks like a class dinner.
class down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you hop in the big demon there. You head on your way to the nearest scrapyard. Considering Clonk knows what he's looking for. He misjudges it a bit. He thinks it's about half a mile away. It's not really. It's just over a mile. Still not much of a distance, and you get there relatively quickly. But he knows what he's looking for, and he's able to find. In fact, 2 seconds. There will actually make sense. Yep. Aye. He knows exactly what he's looking for. He's able to find kind of disparate wheel parts with your help and enough scrap metal to at least hold together for a wee while. It might require a proper replacement down the road, but at the very least, this scrap is decent enough to last for a wee while. And he's able to find like a random harpoon flinger that's somehow still attached. Most people tend to scatter that pretty quick, but he's able to grab that. And with your assistance, he's able to put all the stuff back in the demon grinder. Right, let's go. This is a good haul, and well, Mad Maggie's already said to you, pretty sure that considering you're helping us out with this, that you can get these free of charge.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's the deal.
I hope that you don't, completely wreck them.
Nah, it's not us.
Right, no bother. Roll a perception check, all of you.
Always?
Uh,
Or
Yeah.
Perception.
Yikes.
5.
So I've got no idea what's
5.
going on because there was a fly flying about after
Oh,
I got my
yes.
dinner,
19.
19.
and
Well, Shawnee, you'd definitely notice this, but
Yeah.
you'd also definitely notice this, Connor. Chukka just stab you on the die. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
Chukka immediately, because he hears it as well. You hear distant shouting and very, very loud noises of infernal war machines heading in your direction.
Brilliant.
Chukka, fuck, we gotta go, fuck, I don't know what one it is, but we need to head. So, Conk looks calmer, but he didn't look, like, happy. Like, he's still nervous, but he, directs you into the demon grinder. You kind of jump in.
I just roll my eyes and get back in. Oh,
Yeah, so what you can see is a plume of red dust billows in the distance, created by a large infernal war machine barreling in your direction. You can't really see through right now, but and neither can Chuck and Clonk, but they're pretty certain it's a warlord of some sort. So aye, you're jump in the demon grinder, uh, and you attempt to head on your way.
Attempt.
Love that
Roll
word
for
attempt.
initiative.
No, I love it.
Roll for initiative. You'll be a bit of distance away, but aye.
Fucking hell, right, okay.
Right, let me double check.
So I'll roll for Chuck and Clonk as well. So part of this. I'll roll for Sab first actually. That'd be best. Oh, Sab roll quite well. 15 plus. Got for dex. I think it's 2. You roll 17. Shawnee rolled a 7.
Whoop, whoop.
Dave 19. Connell 15. Cool. Sorry, this will require a bit of setup.
So we like in the back of this big fucking war machine, and we're like drive by each other with the warlords, firing spells between fucking massive
Well,
rickety fucking.
It seems like a trap, but as it stands, that effectively it's going to be like going to be very Mad Maxy in 2 seconds. Fuck's
I have a feeling this won't be the only time that it's like this.
So
Sure.
Chukka rolls a 9. Bonk rolls a 13. Bonk's driving though. Cool. Wait, no, sure.
Oh, it's fucking cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
what you want to do if you're cold is stick the heating on.
I know. We had it on for ages though.
We finally set up a timer the other day.
No, we don't have a timer, unfortunately. Sorry. So we just kind of manually time it.
We have one, but we end up spending too much money when we leave it on the timer.
This combat's gonna fucking kill me. There's so much shit. So much shit. And okay, they rolled well.
Oh shit.
That shit is bananas.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
It's bananas. Righto. Okay. There is one final thing I need to add, but I've guys. We're done. Like, I think for the very least, I'm gonna play this out at least when you're in the motors. You can like kind of hang out the side and such, and still like attack that way. But I think what I'll do is I'll still have them on the map, but I'll say that each square is equivalent to maybe like 20 feet, and about like 160 or so away from you currently. Just double check. Let's see, I cannot find these fucking things. It's their turn first, then and one of them is trapped. Why the fuck does not publish? It's still fucking pasting. Oh wait, I've already made it. You can actually see that there's two motors specifically. One is also a demon grinder, very much like the one you are currently in, and the other is a tormentor.
So the one that we're
Tormentor's,
trying to fix.
Yeah.
yes, Tormentor's like basically like a kind of 4-seater. It looks like quite sturdy, but the demon grinder is kind of a tank to itself, effectively. So right, user say each square is 200. Oh fuck, that is not what I'm intended. No, that's not what I fucking want today. I'm trying to get in the row. 200. So that's 1 to 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. 120, 140. Cool. They're about equidistant with each other as well. The tormentor's just slightly behind. The user currently in this. Probably should get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll move you to the. At this point, you will have fully recovered. By the way. Oh shit! 2 seconds. I need to put yous on the layer above it. Fuck. Right, I'm putting these on the map layer. So I don't want to. And I'll just need to move these in the map. It's a bit shite, but fuck it.
Right, see, when you say fully recovered, does that mean
So-
essentially a long rest?
Yes. Like, well, you wouldn't. Right, here's the thing: you didn't technically take a long rest, but you've also see any spells you used in the dream. They didn't really count. Like, you used them in the dream, but you didn't use them in reality. So you didn't actually lose any health properly, even if you did take any. The only issue is if you were knocked out. If you're knocked out, that was a permanent effect. You can place yourselves wherever you. You can place yourselves wherever you like on. Well, no wheels, no there. Get rid of no wheels. On it. Clonk will be sitting at the front since he is driving. But aside for that, you get free rein. It does come with a harpoon throw. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check. No, I really need to bookmark this fucking page because I can't find it for life. Why can it not appear in the fucking simple location? There we go. Right, found it. There's a few things. So there's a chomper. If you're driving, which Conk already is, it grants 3/4 cover. the helm. So it is still possible to kind of shoot through the gap and hit somebody, but it's quite. If you take the chomper, it is a melee weapon. It basically it's just a mechanical front that you can that effectively works like teeth. Anybody within the vicinity of that, as long as they're close enough, you can attempt to eat them. Yeah, nah, that won't be particularly nice. So there's a lot of fucking damage. Somebody can you try and command the wrecking ball at the back. That also provides sorry, the chomper provides half cover. The wrecking ball provides half cover. Both melee weapons. The wrecking ball does double damage if the target is an object or a structure. In this case, the vehicles would count as one. And finally, there are 2 harpoon flingers at either backside, so like right next to the wrecking ball. They also provide half cover, and you have 10 harpoons. So you've got a choice of the 4, whatever one you really want to pick, at least when you're in the vehicle. Yeah. It's up to you.
So you have to use these.
You don't need to if you don't want to.
So you can
If
still
they're sitting
use
there
ranged
if
spells.
you want.
Do you have disadvantage with ranged spells? Surely not.
No.
Okay.
No. You can aim out, like it's a bit of a gap, right? But you
Yeah.
can aim out and try and like strike them. The thing is though, they also have like half cover or 3/4 cover
Right.
depending on where they're sitting. And also you have disadvantage right now because they are a bit away. Well, at least for right now. So it can move. Well, it can actually move 100 feet in a turn. So the guys move 100 feet towards you. So that's. Wait, sorry. Actually, 2 seconds. They are. Apologies, actually. No, you're just dealing with. You're mixed up. You're just dealing with the demon grinder as it is. In fact, I'll show you. I'll put the other characters on a map.
I don't think I've used a longbow yet, so this is gonna be fun.
Woohoo!
So they probably end up being a lot more fucking massive than they actually are, but go with it for now. They'll not actually be this big. Pretty sure they're no. Nah, they're medium. They're medium. Yep. Cool. So you get one. One is on that. One is on the harpoon flinger. Oh, sorry. The harpoon flingers are here. Sorry, they're next to the wrecking ball, but not quite the size. And the last is trying to like kind of hang out the side, like just shouting at you as he goes. There's also 2 were rats. One is on the chomper. Oh wait, I did that not copy. Okay.
Better
One is
not
on
be
chomper.
Joey.
One's on the ring.
The return
Did
of Joey. I can't wait.
Oh no, well, I'll see. This is where Joey went to hell. Aye, so one's on the chomper.
He's got quite the chomper. He does. Yeah.
Yeah, it does, and one's on the wrecking ball. Yeah, so it's as it heads closer, you can see that the crew consists of boar-headed and rat-headed humanoids, and they're all wearing goggles. So that was 100 feet move.
Probably would have been good to have Rowan's earth spell thing that she
Mm.
used last time.
I would have actually swapped places for Boar's there, driver's there. Cool. Right. Fucking hell, I cannot get this. Right, so that's so 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 100, 120, and 140. and move to there. Crew goes with them. Cool, there we go. Right, so that is the driver's turn, who's one of the were rats, and the other guy, unfortunately, since he's a wrecking baller, can't really do anything with it. As of current, so he's going to swap over to the harpoon flyer. He's going to attempt an attack. So he's not trying to shoot at any of you specifically. He's trying to hit the demon grinder. So he rolls an 18. That just misses. It does cling against the armor, or clang against the armor, but it doesn't inflict
Or
any
clunk.
damage. Clunk. In fact, actually, this is technically getting use information too, because they're also in a demon grinder, but this makes sense to show you because you kind of probably should know your main equipment. 2 seconds. I'll give you the stat list for the demon grinder. Oh, for fuck's sake. I might need to actually take a photo of it then. Don't fuck me over. Ah, no. Ah, you bastards. You bastards, you bastards. Fuck's sake, I hate this. Fucking pain in the arse. Right, screw it, I'll just tell you. So, it's get 200 hit points, and it's got an armor class of 19, and your demon grinder can move 100 feet. It's got a damage threshold of 10, so what that means is if somebody does damage this specifically to the demon grinder, but deals less or equal to 10, it doesn't actually damage the demon grinder. You need to do damage above 10. However, if you do damage above 10, the 10 is not subtracted. You just do whatever damage you're meant to be dealing. Sorry, if
So
it
if we
takes
do it,
16.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, I
No,
was
go
just saying
ahead.
if it deals damage of 16, then it doesn't reduce down to 6. It just takes 16 damage. Yeah.
So yeah, that's just what I was going to confirm. But yeah,
Yeah, aye.
explained it.
So it doesn't subtract in any way, but effectively acts like extra damage resistance. And I'll also tell you that it's immune to all conditions, because conditions are merely a thing against maced humanoids or other creatures. So it's not affected by blinded. It can't be blinded. It can't be charmed. Can't be deafened. Can't be frightened. Can't be paralyzed. Petrified, poisoned, stunned, and it can't be rendered unconscious. And it's also immune to fire, poison, and psychic. There are
I
no
mean,
damage
psychic
resistances
makes
aside.
sense.
Yeah. And fire does make sense, so does poison. Fire makes sense because it's an infernal war machine, and poison because how the fuck can you poison a vehicle? So yeah,
You put
so
unleaded in a diesel vehicle.
I guess fair enough. So yeah, that's what the Gore Guts gang have started. Sorry, 2 seconds. I need to do one final fucking. Oh wait, no, it's not one final. Next up is Big Davy, Big Mental Davy.
What?
So it's Big Mental you. So the 2 at the front have 3/4 cover, and the 3 at the back have half cover. If you're going to attempt to shoot them, you will be able to lean out, and you can maneuver around the vehicle if you'd like. I kind of put you at the front, but you wouldn't probably be there. You'd be like there, because you wouldn't be sitting on the wheel. You'll be inside it. 2 seconds. I need to search for something. Right. You can either shoot at the vehicle itself, or you can try and. So I think I have described this before, but just to make absolutely sure that you know, half cover you add +2 to your AC, and I think all of you have half cover. If you're in the front, you've got 3/4, which is effectively a +5 rather than a +2, just so you know. So for right now, these all have +2 to your AC on top of what you do. But so they also have +2 to their AC. What you can see though, they're not really wearing much in the way of armor. Straight up, the boars and the were-rats do not look armored at all. They're just wearing what seems to be normal clothes. 2 seconds, sorry, I'm just adding the Kenkus to the... Kenku boy's probably going to be on launcher action. Right. So, what you gotta do?
Wait, is it me?
I
I don't know why I said M, yeah. As yours.
I know, it's...
So how far away is that? That's what?
It's 40.
40
Right,
per
they're
box.
40 feet. I mean, they're...
20 per box.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
actually, that's it, right. Right, so, see the demon grinders themselves, right? They're no 80 feet across.
Right, yeah, okay,
they
so,
are-
right, they're 40
right.
feet, right, okay.
They're
Okay.
40 feet away from you. I'm just doing this as a representation, but the thing itself is
Alright, I'm just gonna shatter
demon
right
grinder is
in
a-
the middle of them then. Right in the middle of it.
in fact, the demon grinder might actually be 80 feet across, but fuck it. I'm not gonna. So shatter right in the center there.
Shatter's an AoE, so technically they shouldn't really have cover from like an AoE thing. If I'm shattering,
They wouldn't have cover. They wouldn't.
Yeah.
So it would affect if you're able to try, if you're kind of impacting it as best as you can in the center. It would hit the vehicle.
it
Obviously,
hit the vehicle and all of them.
it would hit all of them. Right.
Yeah.
So 2 seconds.
Seems
I'll do the
pretty good
vehicle
to me.
first. Is shatter a dex or is it con?
Con.
Can't remember. Con, right. It does have good con, even though it's a vehicle, but it technically has been built well. It rolled a 12, so I assume that's a failure. The wereboars are a wee bit different in how I need to roll them. So Ragged Drive, he's going to roll first. He also fails. The second werebore fails. Does a 15 succeed? Dave? Oh, shit.
15. No, I'm good. I'm still here. 15 hits.
Oh no, I thought my internet died, no yours.
No. 14, did you say?
No, it's a 15 year old.
15, right, 15 hits, yeah.
15 hits, right. No,
Wait.
wait.
Oh!
No, there's a 15 fail, sorry.
15. No, it succeeds. I think they need 15 to succeed.
Right, so it does. The final one succeeds, but Ragged Draga and the first bear will take full, and
Yeah.
the 2 were-rats, well, snap fucking fail because he rolled the same. Yep, that is a fail. First were-rat at the centre, the one who's actually driving fails. The other guy rolled in at 20 though, so the guy at the very back, who's on the wrecking ball, he takes no damage whatsoever. He's able to avoid the worst of it. Right, now this is going to be your fucking roll damage because they're fucking fun time trying. So.
Dave dead? Oh no.
Sorry. Right. So they're all taking damage. Well.
Yes, the only one that might not take actual damage is the Demon Grinder, but I reckon you will surpass the threshold, so I'm assuming that you'll actually damage it.
Yeah.
One of them's not taking damage, the second were-rat isn't taking damage. But he's able to avoid the effects.
Right, so it's 14 damage.
14 damage, right. So, Firstly, Demon Grinder take.
Actually, I can cast it at 3rd level now, can't I? I could do another D8. I could add a D8
Yeah,
to it.
you've got access. So
I may as well
if you want
roll.
to upcast it,
Ugh,
may as well.
yikes. Right,
Oh,
not
shit.
really worth it.
So- right,
Every
the
little
Demon Grinder
helps.
takes 16.
But I
it's
can
down
cast.
to-
I can quicken spell and cast it again. So not
If
another.
you
Not
want.
another level. Not another 3rd level though. I think only a second.
So
level.
if you want to cast it again, sure.
Okay. 15
I'll wait
damage to
until-
that one.
Do they need to do another one? They need to do an off save, don't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they do. Right, so okay. Right, Demon Grinder first.
Just roll it
It rolls.
on the website. It's faster, no?
No, because I need to do like multiple different things. That's the
Right,
problem.
okay,
Because it's like
okay.
+4, +2, plus fucking 3 and stuff like that. So the Demon Grinder fails again. Ragged Rider, Weirboard 2 fails for the Weird Rat, but still takes half. Other Weird Rat does succeed, but takes half. So right, fun times a fucking head because I need to do this. So Ragged Draga takes 29 damage. So he's done that. Weirboard 1 takes 29 damage. So that's okay. Yeah, that's right. Weirboard 2 takes half of the first, full for the second, 22. Okay. Weird Rat 1 takes full for the first, half for the second, so that's 21. The Weird Rats look like if the driver's looking particularly hurt. The other one's not looking great either. He didn't take any for the first, took half for the second, but he's not looking quite as bad, but he's still wounded. And the Demon Grinder took 29 as well. Cool. That's that. No bother. Turn, Dave.
Yep.
Cool. Right, it's Sab's turn. Sab can't really. She's gonna move up to the
Wrecking ball thing.
wrecking ball. She's not gonna use it right now because it's no. Wait, actually, double check. I don't believe it's within range.
I'm
pretty
going to
sure.
start singing Miley Cyrus.
Unfortunately, no. She's gonna chuck 2 javelins though. Well, she's gonna rage first, and then she's gonna chuck 2 javelins at the weirboar in front. She's got +2 his AC, which still isn't great. Oh, sorry, he's got half cover, so he's actually got +5 on his AC. Misses.
Come on, I want you to employ Shatter as well.
Absolutely.
Let's shatter the fuck out of them.
Donald is also your turn.
Gotta shatter the fuck out of them.
Cool.
Very much.
Right, so I'm assuming you're centering as well. That's fair.
Yep. So do I do my 2nd level or 3rd level?
Oh, that's the question. 4d8. Oh. May as well, eh?
Might as well. 4d8.
Yes, 7.
17, right. So
I'm min-maxed in that goal.
I know.
right, Demon Grinder this time succeeded. I rolled a scummy, so it takes half, so we take 8 damage.
We're not arsed about that. We need to kill
Ragged
them and
Draga.
steal their ride. With the what
Ragged Draga
damage?
succeeded as well. Wait, sorry, just to double check, is it 15 they need to beat?
Yeah.
Right, he rolled
14.
14, he rolled
need.
a 16 now. So Ragged Draga succeeds. Weirboard 1 rolled a 15, succeeds. Weirboard 2 rolled an 18, succeeds. Weird Rat rolled
Bear
an
Rats.
Weird Rat. I'm pretty sure he
Bear
fails.
Rat.
He rolled a 12, he fails. Second were rat rolled a scummy 20, so that's the guy at the back. He succeeds. So they all succeeded bar the first were rat. So
So
first were rat
8.
dies. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. Just keep going.
Sorry, first were rat dies, so the guy driving is dead. He's hit with the kind of thunderous energy and just collapses at the wheel for what you can see. So he's gone. So it looks like it's about to stop in its tracks. Cool. The rest take half, so. The weird rat at the back isn't looking particularly great either for what you can see. The Demon Grinder isn't too badly damaged, but it has taken a decent enough beating so far. Yours is yet to take any. Is that your turn then, Connell? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't think.
No.
Yeah, I can't do anything
No bother.
else.
It's Clonk's turn. Clonk is driving, so he is going to drive away. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. You're going to come with him. Cool. That's what Clonk's going to do. That's his turn. It's the Wereboar's turn. So the guy who was previously in the chomper is now going to jump onto the got to jump in the wheel, and he's going to move 100 feet.
I feel like they're just
so-
chasing us and getting wrecked. Like,
Pretty much. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So
As soon as I hit them with another double shatter, they're going to be in some amount of pain.
yeah. So that's the Wereboar's turn. Chukka is on the harpoon launchers. He's going to attempt to shoot the driver. Plus 5. Oh, he does actually hit.
Thanks, driver.
He takes.
Bye bye.
Driver
Bye,
takes
driver.
2d8. Oh wait, actually.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
So you see that there isn't much of a gap. There isn't much of a gap in the armor. You see, for what you can see as you're kind of looking over towards the direction, you see Chukka has hit a damn perfect shot. It skates somehow right through the visor of the Demon Grinder and impacts the Werebore. However, he looks none the worse for the. It impacts him and then drops. I hear an angry shout, but it's set in paint. Ah, I forgot. Shit. Does any of you have silver? If we're attacking them in melee, put it this way: they're immune to stop. That's not silvered. If it's magical, it's fine. If it's magical, it's fine. Right, but if you've got any, normal weapons, where these harpoons are.
What about our sheriff's insignia? Does that have silver in it?
Can I pickpocket Sab and say, yeah, there's some silver here?
It's not quite what I mean. I was meaning silvered weapons. We don't have any silvered harpoons. We're a bit fucked here, lads. Well, magic did that. Yeah.
Robot.
My connection is
Bye-bye,
fucking
Mason.
dying. Sorry.
Bye bye, Mason.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
I get rid of stuff to like up there. Oh fuck it, and then it's going again.
You're back.
I don't know if Rose. I don't know if Rose maybe downloading something. Aye, sorry. Yeah. So basically, I don't know how much of that you missed, but Chuck is saying that you need silvered weapons. However, the harpoons on the silver, and they're not really going to assist They can damage the demon grinder, and he's saying that he's going to attempt to attack that. But in terms of any of the were creatures, it's no really going to assist.
They're creatures.
They both have the wereborn and the were rats. Well, werebos and were rats. Well, were rat because one of them's dead. The magic works fine, but melee attacks against it made with anything that's non-silvered or non-magical will not work. It'll just impact against them and they'll feel absolutely nothing. And unfortunately, the harpoon flingers aren't magical.
Good question.
And neither are. Sorry, yeah.
So you know how I've got the attuned weapons thing? Would that work on like arrows that I shoot?
You've already. Yes,
Okay,
it would.
that's fine.
You will technically have silvered arrows, so they would work. But he's going to continue when he gets back to his turn. He's going to continue attacking the actual demon grinder itself to try and knock that out of commission as best as he can. But otherwise, he can't really do much. So that is Chucka's turn. It's Draga's turn.
Talk is a free action, right? We can just tell him that he should stop hitting it because we could take it ourselves.
Say that, if you want to. Well, all right then. We're gonna be deep shit if this goes poorly. But if you want to take it for yourself, I guess. Fuck it. Right. I guess I'll stop. I'll try. Oh shit! I've got nothing. Right, I'll keep my eye on it. If I go fuck up, I'll start shooting again. But right now, I'll leave it.
Go for it.
Raga Draga, you hear like a kind of deep guttural roar. For the officer, I'm gonna get you, punks. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna bake you with butter. So he jumps up in the fucking hell. Jumps up on the harpoon launcher and he shoots. He's going to shoot Carcass. He can really shoot enemies because you've got half cover, but he's going to shoot Carcass. In fact, actually, I'll roll. It'll be between Carcass and Canis because the pair of yous fucked them up. So on a 1-3 in Canis and a 46, it was a 6. Carcass. He rolled a 23, so that hits. Unfortunately, take 2d8 piercing damage. So that was an 8 plus a 6. You take 14 piercing damage. Yeah. Harpoon flingers, man, and they're the nicest at the fucking weapons. By the way, this thing comes equipped. Like the wrecking ball does 8d8 plus 4, and the chomper does 66 plus 4. So the harpoon launcher is the weakest thing on this fucking thing. And getting run over by it isn't great either, because you take 4d10 bludgeoning damage and you're not prone. And if you're already prone, then you take an extra 4d10 on top of that. So if you're already getting ran over, you get ran over twice and you're taking 8d10. So if you're able to run somebody off, they'll be taking 8d10 if they're prone already. But like yous are obviously in the motor, so you're not getting ran off. You're fine. That is Raga Draga's turn. Oh, Connell. Sorry, I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
What
if they hit a wall?
What do you mean? What hit a wall?
What if the car hits a wall?
Oh right. Oh sorry, I get you.
I've got a really easy plan.
Okay. Right. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it'll stop working, but I'd say that the car itself would take bludgeoning damage, but it would also whatever it's hitting would take bludgeoning damage. In the case of the demon grind, it's pretty sturdily made, so unless the rock itself was something fucking gargantuan, was roughly the same size as it, then it would be taking double damage like rock would. The demon grinder would probably take half. If it's like the same size, if it's like at least huge or gargantuan, because like the demon grinder is gargantuan.
What if the wall can't take damage?
Is this going to be one of those walls that you throw up? But I feel like it's just drive through it now. You're talking about an illusion.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I think you're talking about a wall of force or something like that.
I'm talking about a dome. Of course.
Okay.
Well, we'll get on that in your turn. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Johnny, it's your turn.
Can I try and shoot them with the longbow? I have absolutely no idea what I'm to. Yes.
So with the longbow, you will have a +1 on it, but it is silvered. So if you do hit them, you're doing normal damage. You're no flubbing the roll
Mhm.
basically.
Can I use the heart
It's
strike beforehand?
it's
It's a
sorry. Can
bonus
you use
action.
what before?
One of the spells I've got, heart strike. So it's hang on. You have advantage on your ranged weapon attacks until the start of your next turn, and you can ignore penalties for half cover, 3/4 cover, and light up something when you make those attacks. It's a bonus
Sorry,
action.
I missed all of that. Can you repeat that again? Sorry, I ended up
Yeah.
caught up somewhere else. Absolutely
So
went over
you have advantage on ranged weapon attacks until the start of your next turn, and you
Yeah.
can ignore penalties for half cover, 3/4 cover, and the light something when you make those attacks. I cannot pronounce that word, and I don't know why.
What's the word? Like, I know you
Like
can't pronounce
obs-
it. What?
obscure.
Sorry, like you keep what?
Hang on, I'll just fucking type it. That would
It's
be
it's
easier.
not it's not that you pronounce it wrong. It's that every time you say that the connection is cut to some degree, and I don't know what you said. like every single time, I'm like. So basically, at least in the terms of penalties, that means you ignore
Yeah.
the +5/+2 that they get to their AC.
Mm-hmm.
Um, roll a so it's your dex plus your proficiency bonus for your longbow.
Okay.
So I don't know what your dex is. Maybe +2, could be +3,
It's only +1 for dex. Oops.
+4 to hit them. You'll have advantage to hit them anyway.
Okay. So it's
Uh,
the one that's
it-
driving that I'm gonna try and hit.
sorry, who? Right, okay, no problem. He's the more damaged at the two. 15 does. Well, it was actually an 18-year-old. Well, no, roll again just in case you get a nat 20. I didn't,
Not gonna
but
happen.
both rolls would have hit anyhow. It wouldn't have hit the first guy if you didn't ignore if you didn't cast that spell. Like, no, actually, it would have still hit.
Okay.
That's no bother. So, but even still, he does take full damage. So it will be. Are you just doing one attack against him? Or are you going to shoot again?
I think I only get one attack with the longbow. I don't think because I think my double
No,
attack's only
that's
for the dueling thing.
no, no,
No?
no. That's not how dueling works. You just get extra attack as an action, as a thing. You get it at level 5. So like the
Oh,
bow
okay.
counts as like your ability to use. So that's your first set of rolls. So your first one was an 18. You can roll with advantage on your next 2 rolls. Well, you've got
Oh,
1 min attack, so roll 2d20 plus 4.
okay.
17 hits. So roll 2d8 plus 2. 10 damage. He takes 10 damage. Okay. So this one he's kind of cockily grinning, like, "Oh, you're trying to shoot me with a bow, huh? It's not gonna work. Stupid human. Oh, stupid F-Walk, whatever you are, I don't care." And then it actually cuts through the very similar to harpoon, cuts through the visor, and this time just slices right into his ear and pushes through. So he's get barely a remnant of an ear left, and it cuts on inside his cheek as well. It's like, "Ah, you fucking bastard! I'm gonna get you quick. I'm gonna fucking have you for lunch as well." So that the weirboar is actually quite badly damaged at this point. He's taking a fucking severe beat. It's your turn. It's the weird rat's turn. Weird rat. Uh,
Why
what's
did
he
you
gonna
keep
do?
asking where the scat is? It's very clearly here.
The weird rat is going to pull out its hand crossbow, and it's going to move to the front next to the chomper, and it's going to try to shoot you, Shawnee, twice. In fact, actually, can't do that. They can shoot once. Aye, right. It's going to shoot and then it's going to reload. It can't shoot twice. With a hand crossbow, so. Well, it definitely didn't hit. Aye, it takes a shot at you, but the demon grinder itself is quite wobbly, and when it shoots, it just pings off the wrecking ball in front of it. It's like, oh shit. Oh fuck. We're gonna need more heavy duty ammo to kill these cunts. So unfortunately he flubbed the roll big time. So Dave is back to you.
You know what I'm doing?
Yeah, shall.
Yep. I should just roll to double that, but they're both pretty crap. But all right.
So you're quickening that in you, so that was
Yeah.
2. Cool. Right, so weird boar, in fact, right. Do 2 weird boars first. 19 19 plus 2, 21. Obviously that's a driver. The other 13, so he failed getting the harpoon launcher. The weird rat fails, he rolled a 6. Ragged Dragger rolled a 10, so he fails. So the driver takes half damage, but the rest take full. So the rat is dead.
Cool.
Oh wait, sorry. Actually, I only rolled once. Why the fuck did I do that? I only rolled once for the rat and once for Ragged Dragger, 2 seconds. There's both Ragged Dragger, both. Cool. So he's blasted apart by the force of the energy. We're both at front. He succeeded both. He takes half. That's 10. No, sorry, it's 6 plus 5. He takes 11. That guy takes 21. Takes 21 as well. That's okay. Ragged Dragger's looking actually quite badly hurt. Like he's more hardy than the 2 weirdos, you can tell, but he's still no doing particularly great. I forgot to roll for the demon grinder, so succeeded the first, failed the second, so it takes 15. As 100. In fact, I was about to tell you well, you know it's at least 100, but it's currently about 3/4 of itself left. So you've done a better number on it to the armor. So if you do get access to it, Sab can't really do anything because unfortunately her fucking javelin ain't magic, and she's not really going to throw her axe into the fray. So she's going to prepare her action for if their demon grinder is close, she's going to use the wrecking ball on it. Right, Connell.
Yes.
It is you on top.
One of them's dead, by the way. No.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to remove them.
Nice.
There we go.
I'm gonna ask the driver to slow down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna convince him to slow down so he does slow down.
Right.
Pretty much to a stop.
So what you're saying is you're gonna cast command and tell him to stop.
No, I'm just gonna ask him to stop because I've got a tiny hut and I can bring up an impenetrable wall for them to run into.
So he's gonna slow down. You're gonna jump off the back, and you're gonna basically move towards it as it's racing towards you, and then just drop a tiny hut.
Yeah. I asked him. I goes, Dave. I'm see if I jump off. Can they like come back and get me?
Yeah. All right, Mason.
So
Right, well,
Make it happen.
the thing is, well, right, no, listen, right, so, Connell, you jump off, right, you cast Tiny Hut, so that's your turn, yeah?
Well, I cast Sign Hut when it's about to hit me.
Yeah, you're just like standing
So
there.
you're
like,
gonna
okay.
ready your action instead. So
Yeah.
you're right. Okay, right. I get what you're doing now. So you're
Yeah.
jumping off, and you're waiting
Yeah, I'm
until
just
he
like,
gets
come at
close.
me.
Right, cool.
And right as they're about to hit me, Tiny Hut
Right.
goes
Well,
up.
first
and they...
it's Clonk. So Clonk's gonna drive away. So you're already sitting there. He's not even noticed that you've just fucking jumped off.
I asked them to like.
I thought you
chill.
were asking for fair enough.
I-
So
Chill a wee bit.
A4, A6, cool, right. It is the weird boar's turn. The weird boar's like, oh, look at this, Raga, look at this, I'm gonna fucking eat him for lunch. Fucking run. So he drives towards you. Raga realizes that something is up. Notices you've got a fucking big grin on your face. And go, no, stop. Unfortunately, you cast just as it's about to hit, you cast the
Tiny Hut.
Tiny Hut. How I'm saying it takes force damage.
But it'd also mean that they would keep momentum. So they're not going flying off
Yeah,
it.
they would basically. I'm not saying that they stop as such. They will take damage, but it's effectively like they're going or the tap of you. It's like they're hitting a ramp, rather than stop them immediately. Because like Tiny, this is a gargantuan thing. So I'm saying I've got an idea in my mind because there's this homebrew that I'm intending to play in class, but it does have specific rules for when an unstoppable object hits the table. Well, what's the
An
fuck?
unstoppable,
object.
unimaginable. Yeah.
Force, sorry, that's it. And I think it was if these two, it's like two powers basically. It's like effectively two Supermen were to fucking hit each other. What would happen? And it took 8d10 force damage. I'm saying because of how big it is, it takes half that. So it still takes 8d10, but it takes half damage for the blow because of how huge it is. But you're still doing damage to the structure. I'll say that they all do con saves. In fact, no, they did dex saves. The guys inside did dex saves. If they fail, they take 4d10. Because like the structure itself, like the thing is protecting them a wee bit. Making this up the fly by the way, because I don't think this is really a fucking like. Nobody's thought of this. I don't think anybody's fucking thought of this. So right, so the Demon Grinder, it doesn't get a save. It just takes 8d10, but it's halved, and it flies over you. So it still moves 100 feet. So you're in the dust basically behind it. 2 seconds. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So it's basically just flew over you and landed right behind you. So it's kind of it's it's no quite. Oh no, in fact, not your radius because like that squares 20. Loot idea for fuck's sake.
Already what, Connell?
That's a good one.
Loot idea. The boots have questionable stealth. A pair of sturdy leather boots that render the wearer invisible. The wearer's footsteps are amplified. Yeah, that is basically what happens. Right, cool. So it takes 8d10. I'm not going to roll that out. I'm just going to do it this way. So 8d10 force damage from mutant force. Half this. It takes 18. Okay. They auto dex checks. So Weirboard 1, he passed. Your save's 14 into it. I'm treating it like it's your spell save.
Me?
He rolled a 19. They don't have a fucking bonus. The drive. Second board, Weirboard fails. Draga succeeds. So 40-10. They take 4 19, right? So the driver takes 9. He's looking very badly wounded at this point. Guy looks takes 19. He's even worse. The pair of them are about as bad as each other, but the weirboar who's on the harpoon launcher looks really fucked up. And Raga Draga takes 19 as well. He doesn't look quite as badly hurt, but you've definitely grinded him down. This guy, as much as he was a warlord, you're kind of making a fucking mockery of him. Like, he's so used to just driving, getting his group to drive folk over. Usually, he's not. He doesn't tend to deal with folk in demon grinders or other vehicles. Maybe if you were in another vehicle, maybe the Devil's Ride or such, you might be able to deal with it easily. But he's also dealing with a walking fort, and it's kind of tearing him apart. He's bit off a bit more than he can chew. His arrogance. Okay, right. So that's your turn. I'm gonna just give you an inspiration for that right now because that was actually quite fucking
That was
smart.
good.
Usually I do it at the end of the session, but I'm just giving you right now.
Thank
So
you.
that was Cole's turn. Weird Boar's. The other Weird Boar is gonna try and take his shot. He realizes that you're basically fucking invulnerable right now. He's gonna take a shot at Incanis. So I have to hit with it. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Sorry, Dave. So you take 4d8. So
I think he's
that's
dead in real
7,
life.
5, 2, 3. 7, 5, 2, 3. 17. I'm just gonna put Incanis down to 41, but Incanis takes 17 damage. Right, that's that done. It's Chuck's turn. He's just gonna wait. He's not gonna do anything to damage the vehicle or anything like that. Raga Draga, he's gonna take a pot shot. He really wants to shoot at you, Carcass, but he realises that considering what it did to the fucking vehicle well, that he's probably not gonna be able to hit you.
Yeah.
He really
Fair
should have been able to
assumption.
crush you, but somehow bullshit magic saved the day. He is gonna take a shot at Nara. 2 seconds actually. He hits for that as well. That's a 24. At least it's not an at 20. So you take 8 plus 6. You take 14 damage as well. You're down to 57. That is Ragdrag's turn. Shawnee, it is back to you.
As well.
Probably just gonna do the same thing again. Which one's the warlord?
The guy here.
Here.
The weirboard by himself.
Cool. I'm gonna aim at him then.
He has half cover. So you only get plus 2 there.
Okay.
You get plus 2 easy. Same with the other guy, but the one you were shooting at previously, he had plus 5 because he's in the cockpit.
I won't bother
The
with the
cockpit,
heart strike then.
Yeah, but
Just
Aye.
save it for.
so it'll be so 2d20 plus 4 will be your rolls.
I love that you know I've already forgotten.
So 22 and 17 they both hit.
Awesome.
Aye.
Is-
Like
Yeah.
where creatures sorry, it's 2d8 plus 2 your roll. Where creatures of all kinds tend to get a bit arrogant because they're immune to non-silvered weapons, and maced weapons are non-silver. Maced weapons are only silvered or otherwise magical. So they're like, fucking hit me, it's not going to do any damage. Problem is, they're in fucking hell and they're dumb cunts, so, you know. Maybe if they were somewhere else, they might have a better time. 15, cool. He's looking really badly wounded now. Still looks a bit better than his 2 compatriots. But the only thing that looks relatively okay is the fucking demon grinder, and even still it's took 70 hit points. 70 hit points worth of damage. So it would be the weird rats, but the weird rats are dead. So it's Dave, but I don't think Dave's here right now.
Oh, it doesn't look like
I think we can guess what he would have done anyway.
Shit.
All right. Shot again, right? So just to let you know, you did take 17 points of damage, but I've already reduced your so shot again. Cool. Are you twinning it again? Cool. Never. Right. I mean, so just roll twice on. So Demon
Baby
Grinder.
shot me down.
Demon Grinder passes. It's rolled a scummy 20 and a 19. So it takes half. Weirboard 1, aka Driver, he's probably going to fucking die unless he succeeds on both of them. In fact, it doesn't even matter. Unless he rolls an at 20, he's dead. Like, he needs to roll an at 20 on both of them. Well, he needs to roll 8 succeed in the first one, then roll an at 20 in the second to survive. He does not. He's dead. Driver is gone. Second Weirboard is in an even worse position. He needs to roll nat 20s on both. He does not. He's dead. Dragger fails as well. Right. Weirboard 1, dead. Weirboard 2, dead. Dragger, not dead, but on the very cusp of it because he's sitting on 1 fucking hit point.
Ooh.
The Demon Grinder takes 6 plus 7, 13. Like he's looking very, very badly. Oh, sorry, I've moved him now. He's still sitting there. He's looking very, very badly wounded for what you can see. He's on absolute last legs. It seems like blood has caked the fucking inside of this vehicle, so you might need a clean-up crew. Because there's just giblets for yous, cast and shatter. The tire tracks are a bit fucked. The wheels themselves are a bit fucked. The metal's dented. And yeah, you're basically going to be playing a D&D version of Viscera cleanup detail. If you're wanting this to be your vehicle choice. You might not get
We'll
the blood
feel
and
like
guts out for
cleaning.
about 10 weeks, and the place might just stink of shit for a while.
Surely I've got something that can. Oh, maybe I did have something that could fix it and no longer
That's
have
the
it.
digitation. Just
I think it's going well with all the shatters.
Sab's turn. Sab's just gonna wait again. Connell, back to you.
How close am I to the vehicular?
So you're just to him, to Ragged Dragon.
No,
Sorry,
just
to the vehicle.
just to the vehicle.
You're 20 feet.
20 feet. I doubt I can run and catch up, can I?
I don't think you want to be on
You
with
could.
the.
No, you could. You
It's-
could. Because like it's 20 feet away for you. You've got 30 feet of movement. You could run and grab onto the back of it.
Fair.
And then I'd say I'm treating it like it's 5 feet within it. Probably isn't, but we'll say it is.
Mhm.
At least in the well, no, I'd say no, it would be. But in the compartments, at least it would be 5 feet. So
Yeah.
you'll be able to move inside. So you would actually be able to get up to him.
Yeah. Can
Nice.
I jump on?
Yeah.
Nice.
It isn't still technically in the process of moving. Like it's starting to slow down because our guy's not driving it. But
Fair.
I'd say you'd still be able to grab on it. I don't like. I'm not even going to ask you for an athletics check because it's no technically in the process of moving, kinda.
Mhm.
Um,
Right. Cool. I'm gonna jump on and I'm gonna say boo bitch. For versus mockery damage.
Just give him a heart attack.
Yeah.
right. And vicious mockery. What am I rolling again?
It's a wisdom
Absolute
saving.
sure. Wisdom save. He rolled an 11. No, you can roll damage, but let's be honest. How do you want to do this? Because you don't want hit point.
He takes 6 damage.
6 damage. Alright, so how do you want to kill him?
With the boo bitch. Just he gets so scared that he kind of just falls off and
Right,
He just goes white.
he's sitting on his harpoon launcher, and he looks quite pleased that he's shot Incanus. But then within the span of a few seconds, Incanus is hit back with a major blast. Now another 2 of his compatriots are coating the inside of his otherwise pristine vehicle up to this point, and he's looking A, very badly wounded, and B, very, very, very fucking pissed off. He looks like he's actually, in his arrogance, he still thinks that he can win this fight. So he looks like he's about to go for the wheel and continue driving and maybe like try and crash and ram into us if possible. But he feels a tap on his shoulder and he turns around in confusion and you just hear him effectively boo in his face and he stumbles back. Some of the front is dented. As a result, he's able to slip the front and he hits the choppers. And then look back, there's just a mush. And you can't tell if it's the choppers themselves or if it's the fucking wheels that have grinded them into the dirt. But Raga Draga is
No more.
missing in action, let's say. Yeah, Raga Draga is gone. This thing is still kind of chugging, but you can easily like jump in the
Yeah, I start to drive it to slow it
jump to
down.
stop it.
Hmm.
No bother. Bye.
I can't believe you killed a warlord with the.
He's on one hit point. That was mental. I was like, he's probably got to die for that. Oh shit, that's 27. He's got left. Fuck, he's alive. Okay, I'm fucking alive now. You get booed. Booed into existence.
Do you know?
As you,
It was like that. It was like the tried and tested me was like the Joe Mama Yu-Gi-Oh card one.
as you kind of look at him, before he let go, you noticed that he had kind of fancy bracelet. Well, specifically a circlet, but it looked like it did look quite fancy. As you look at the back, it has not been utterly demolished. If you want to try and see what the deal is with that.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Let's back it
So,
up.
back it up.
Back
So I
up the
walk
car.
up to walk up the car and then jump out and investigate his remains. So yes, he is wearing a circlet. You're able to pull that off him without too much effort because his limbs are effectively no more. You kind of see it as you're looking through the guts and the gore, though. You're not trying to get your hands bloody, but as you're looking through the guts and the gore, you can see that there is three kind of shiny objects that even with the blood impacting them, the shine still is. And you hear a kind of scream in your mind as you look at them. You are staring at three very shiny soul coins.
Yay!
An extra three shiny soul coins. You
Nice.
don't actually need to attune to this, by the way. Most items like this. Oh, sorry, I said fucking bracelet. Circlet's on his head. He's wearing that like effectively a crown. So as you put this on your head, if you're wanting to, you don't need to attune to this. It is a circlet of blasting. While you wear this circlet, you can use an action to cast a Scorching Ray spell with it.
Fortunately, ooh.
It's part of your item. So 2 seconds, I'll send it to you. I'll just send this specifically to you, unless you want to give it to somebody else.
I want to keep it.
Cool. So I'll send this item to you. Where is it? 2 seconds.
Oi. Oi.
I think you earned it from nearly being
Oi.
left in the wasteland.
Oi. Oi. Oi.
Uh,
Don't eat that.
fuck. Okay,
That
I
boy.
for some reason can't find that. I don't know why. Oh, for fuck's sake! There we go. Boom. Big shack. So it can only be used once.
Yes. Can only be
It still has
used
its charge
once.
on it because he never actually got to use it during the fray. He's a bit too preoccupied trying to shoot the shit out of these and no get fucking turned into giblets.
Spells attack.
Bye.
Oh, so I can use it once a day.
Once a day, yeah.
Okay, so it's not just once. Cool. Bit better.
It's not absolutely amazing, but it's still a magic item.
Aye.
So yeah, You successfully dealt with the big boy. As you check like the kind of engine of the demon grinder, you find that it still has 6 hours worth of fuel left. Each soul coin, double check, just to make absolutely sure I'm getting this correct. 2.26. I think each soul coin gives it 24 hours of fuel. I think. So it's still get 6 running in its tank, and you should have 6 now on your person. Well, maybe you've not got all 6. Like you've got at least 3.
Mhm.
You had no fact, so it'll be 7 because you would have had 3 originally. 2, no, it's 8. Sorry, 3 originally. 2 were given to you. 1 specifically you, 1 to Canis.
Mhm. So
And
I
then you've
have
got another
7.
3. Yeah, well, I guess you've got the other 3, so you've got 7 and Canis has got 1, I guess.
Yes.
Double check. I make absolutely sure that I'm getting this right. I think I'm right in that. I think it's 24 hours. It can also be used as currency though, but primarily they're used for. Damn it. So I Chuck kind of perks up at this point. It's like, oh, that was well, that wasn't fun. I guess we can tell Mad Maggie that you dealt with a warlord. She'll appreciate that one. I guess you don't really need the Tamina or the Devil Ride now, but we can still, fix them up. And if you ever want them, you can have them. But to be honest, I don't really see the point when you've got this fucking thing. This will take a bit of time to fix up, though. Like it's a bit fucked, but I'm sure we've got enough stuff here. We've got enough scrap. Can probably do a bit of a fixer upper, so it's fine.
Sounds good.
Yeah, maybe it's probably best to maybe rest for another day or two just to give me Clone Kira a bit of a time, but a bit of time to fix it. But if yeah, they're probably I mean, we're only about a mile or so away from the fort anyway. But if anyone else wants to give us a hard time, they'll see 2 demon grinders in the mist. So I don't think they'll really fuck with us. I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're
Sweet.
good. So yeah, I take you're claiming that. Yeah, then you're following us back home, eh?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, I fucking hate this place. Let's get the shit out of here. So he starts revving up the engine again. Like, well, Clonk starts revving up the engine again. Like the other demon grinder starts heading on its way. You've probably seen enough of how he maneuvers it that you'll be able to do it yourself. So, aye, if you want to like just kind of trot along, either side of him or behind, back to Fort Knucklebone.
Yeah.
Try not to get covered in guts.
Try not to get covered in bits. Yeah.
Does anyone have a water spell they can just do? Just to,
He kind of shouts out at the back. He doesn't realise how fucked up it is inside, but you know, like if he's a place, he'd be having a bit more reaction, be like, "Oh fuck."
Like, yeah, do you think we can just leave it to you guys to deal with? Just feels they know nothing. So yeah, you head on your way back. It doesn't take too long.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, he's driving another one back to place of. Oh sorry.
Very dead.
Oh
Dead.
no, he's dead. He's aye, good enough. Like he's fucking really finished. He get kicked. Basically, what happened, right? Connell stuck up behind him, tapped him on the shoulder, went boo. He shot himself. He was already kind of dead. Like he basically had a heart attack. He was already dead before he hit the ground. But if the demon grinder had been that badly damaged that there was kind of holes in the front and like dents and stuff, so he was actually able to kind of fall out. So he fell out, and he was either taken out by the chompers or B crushed by the wheels, potentially both. You don't really know, but all you know is that there's just a pile of mush and guts, 3 soul coins, and a circuit of blasting. So anyway, I started blasting. Unfortunately, he didn't
Yes,
blast,
first.
so he get fucking riggedy out. Yeah. So you're heading back on the way to
Misery
fort.
and happiness today.
Right. You come to the kind of the southern entrance of the fort, and you see Mad Maggie there. And she looks a bit wary at first before she realizes that you have commandeered a demon grinder. Because she thinks that this might be an attempt at an attack or something like that. Yeah, because then 2 demon grinders on her mist. Like, oh, dearies, I see that you maybe dealt with one of the warlords. That was a bit early, but well done. Right. I assume that you are taking that then. In which case, I don't really need to give you my vehicles. If you really need them, I can give you them, but I prefer not to because we kind of need them. And you have a big one now.
As long as you guys do a wee bit of fixing up because you're better at it, then we'll let you
That's
keep your
fine. Well,
vehicles.
we can maybe like try and show you the basics. Well, Chuck and
Oh
Clunk can.
no, no, no.
I'm not.
We'll leave it to you.
Well,
I would actually like to learn.
yes,
So do
I wasn't meaning like right now. Well, I mean you could help out. It might speed up things up a bit, but I was more meaning that Chuck and Clunk would show you, and then you wouldn't have problems in the future because you're not going to be able to come back here every time to get a repair.
Could we do a custom horn on it? Can we have a horn that goes do 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 do?
You'd need to talk to Chuck and Clunk about that. There might be one set around here, possibly, that might make that sound, but I don't know horns that are that cheery. Usually they're intimidating and or very screamy or fill you with dread. They're not usually
That's
reminiscent of clowns, but okay.
that's
I
what
don't. That's a bit.
makes it scary. You're expecting a scary one. That's what's happening when you hear a clown coming. You drop your defenses because it's a
She just
clown.
kind of she kind of peers at you through the demon grinder. She kind of tilts her head and then looks at Mickey. And Mickey just looks at her, and Mickey's not intelligent, but he just shrugs. She's like, okay then. Right, well, Chaka, Clunk, try and find them a horn reminiscent of that, I guess. Lulu's still resting, and your friend has woken up. Well,
Why? I'm not. You're not. It's fine.
yeah, well, just tell me, dearies, when you're leaving. You can always come back here if need be, but preferably not for repairs every 2 days. I'm sure we don't have all the scrap in the board. Yes, I'll retire to my quarters for now, but give me a shout when you're heading.
Will do.
So she heads off. Lulu kind of floats up to you at this point. She's still like looks a bit tired, feel like the dream, even though she's excited. She's like, "What? What exciting adventures did you get up to today?"
Well, just killed the warlord, stole his car, scared him to
Oh,
death.
stealing's not nice, but I guess if he's evil.
I mean, he was dead when we stole it, so
Do any of you need to heal? Do any of you need a heal? I can
um,
heal you.
do actually, but I'll be going long rest soon because it's night time.
Oh, I mean, I
If you want,
guess.
if you want to heal us, then I'll let you heal
She
us.
like she starts flapping her wings very happily. So she casts Cure Wounds once on you and Canis, once on you, Carcass. Um, heals for 6, heals for 3. So you, Carcass, you heal for 3, and Canis, you heal for 6. But you'll be taking a long rest anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Right, so do you
Keeps
want
her
to call it
happy.
there?
Sure, that's a good dropping off point. And then next,
But actually, you should describe the next place. the place, I forgot to say this earlier on, but the place that Lulu believes the sword to be at is a place called Harriman's Hill. Haruman's Hill. Yeah, she thinks that that's where the Bleeding Citadel is to some degree, but she's not entirely sure. But that seems to be like the first stop at least. So you'll be able to head off in your fancy new snazzy fucking demon grinder to that location. 2 seconds. Demon grinders are 100 feet of movement. I need to double check the travel distances, but this thing runs effectively just over 3 times as fast as a normal person. So that you like compared to when how you were moving in the first campaign, like when you were traveling from place to place, I think I was doing like 4 mile a day. No, it wasn't 4 mile a day. It was a lot more than that. I can't remember exactly how much I was doing per day, but it'll be 3 times as much. You'll be moving, like just over 3 times as much. So you'll be able to cover distances a lot easier. You will still, for the people that are, well, with the exception of Shawnee, but for the people that are non-evil, you will still need to make wisdom saves to see if you turn evil. However, you will not need to make any saves in regards to the exhaustion. Since you're in the demon grinder, you've effectively, well, the whole point of you doing the exhaustion check is it feels like it, even if you're walking at a normal pace, it feels like you're in a forced march if you're no evil. But in a demon grinder, well, you're no walk, you're just resting. So yeah, the heat's still oppressive, but it's not gonna affect you quite as much. You're not gonna need to roll for potential exhaustion. Be at the end of your long rest. In fact, actually, it might be best just for you, Connor, to do a do your save right now, because I might forget at the start of the next session. So it's, I think it's a wisdom save. I'll just double check. Yeah, make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. Let's see, what's my thing again? Do. Na. +2. Oops. So that's roll d20 +2.
Yep, you're fine.
I'm fine. Cool.
Yeah. You don't feel the evil overtake you. Much
I'm
as the
such
last
a
time.
good guy.
Such a Chad.
Such a Chad.
But we'll call it there. I'll still stay on for a bit if he's with chat. But